Now, as I said, you need to use STFU, the fear method, to combat any fears that come up. Your care provider is pushing back because they've never done this before. They've probably witnessed something traumatic because they're in a system where natural birth is sabotaged all the time. They're afraid of liability and getting in trouble. It has nothing to do with your ability to birth or to decline a recommended intervention. You can understand their fears. You do not have to give in. You don't have to make their fears your fears. So when the conversation gets too intense and you start to feel that, like, okay, they're really coming at me, you tell them you'll take it into consideration and get back to them. It's not a yes, it's not a no. You're considering it. Then you use your fear release tools that I taught you in module 2 to get back to your truth. So you need to get back into your shield and back into your truth, have your faith, and remember what you're doing. Remember also your partner is your protector. This is why I said, if you don't have the whole system, none of those tools are going to work. You have to be out of your fear and you have to have your partner. So during your actual birth, you're going to be focused inward. You can't advocate for yourself. If you do that, you're going to be back in your thinking brain. Labor is going to slow down because your body's going to be like, oh, is there a tiger in the area? I'm feeling a lot of stress now. Maybe we need to slow things down so you can get to your safe cave, when really it's the OB coming in trying to push a C-section. And then your labor stopped. So now it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They're saying, see, you needed that C-section. No, you needed that OB out of your space. So your partner and your doula, if you have one, they're there to hold that space and remind your care team what you want if you're in the hospital, or to make it so that maybe family members don't bug you when you're in the last months of your pregnancy and you're waiting for labor to start at home. It's the same idea. They're not to follow the medical team or the system or your care provider's instructions. They're to follow yours. Okay? So you need to make sure they're aware of this role and address any fears or concerns. Hire a doula for backup for your partner if they do feel like they're kind of an anxious person and they need to have that reminder, so that they can stay in their power as your protector and safe space. And if you're going to hire a doula, you need one that is confident in working with partners to be able to hold that space so that they can do their coping dance and you are left alone.